just a little bit before 8:30, and we're at the Edge Ice Arena in beautiful Bensonville, Illinois. Coaches make their way to the bench, and we are awaiting the players as puck drop is set at 8:35 for the semifinals in the white division. New Trier beating CHFS minutes ago 3-1. So New Trier going to state, and the winner of this game will face them for the state championship. All right, hockey fans, here come your Corsairs. Everybody warming up. Still waiting for the players from Loyola Academy to come through the door. And we see a coach make it through the door. And here comes Loyola Maroon. So the Corsairs are wearing their mustard and brown jerseys. Loyola Maroon wearing their white jerseys. The interesting part about this is everybody's got a mustard or gold helmet on. As warm-ups begin here at the Edge. Our game will begin here in just a few moments. Well, the complete varsity squad here for the Corsairs. Unfortunately, Michael Vogel still out with the upper body injury. Hoping to see him back during these playoffs, but just not up to snuff yet. Could be one more game, and he could play in that one if the Corsairs win this one. Okay, we're sitting right here at center ice, and to our right is the Corsairs, and to the left, Loyola Maroon. Well, just about a minute left here in warm-up. It's on this sheet of ice 2 years ago that the Corsairs won their state championship against New Trier. Could we have a repeat this year? We will see in just about 45 more minutes. Players start gathering up the pucks. We'll have a buzzer here in just a few seconds. And final instructions at the benches, and then puck drop in the semifinals for the 2014-15 season. Well, it appears that 00 Ian Davies will be in the net for the Corsairs. First line is coming out. Little final stretching there. And it's a line of Namaka, Maroic, Cook with Vandervalk and Deer on the defense. So we are getting ready here for some hockey action. Namaka will take the face-off at center ice. Maroic to his left, Cook to his right. And here we go. It's hockey time, folks. Corsairs poke it into Loyola's zone. Loyola grabs it behind the net, wraps it around, tries to get it out. Maroic chases it. Loyola trying to get it out of their zone. Here along the boards, Maroic and Namaka fighting for it. And Loyola comes up with it and heads towards Ian Davies. Little body by John Vandervalk gets him off the puck. Now Maroic has it. He's got one in front of him. And he comes around and takes a shot, and it goes just over the glove and over the net of the goalie for Loyola. And the whistle blows. I don't know exactly why, unless it ricocheted up into the netting. And that'll be a quick line change here for the Corsairs. Now you got Gavin and Moore on the D. You got Staffy and Bame along with Bird on the O. Puck is behind the Corsair net. Loyola trying to pitch it out. Bird comes up with it. He tries to pass it forward. It gets ricocheted off. Now they poke it into the neutral zone. Fighting for it there, and Bird comes up with it. He pitches it into the corner. Bame chases it down. A Loyola player gets to it first. Now Bird puts a body on the Loyola player, knocks him off the puck. Fighting for it in the corner. Loyola comes up with it. Bame gives him a Little trouble there and gets the puck away from him. Now out of the corner along the inside boards. Loyola pitches it out across the ice, and they put it into the Corsair zone. Moore fighting for it. Loyola gets it, coming around, trying to get to Ian Davies, and Ian Davies saves the puck. No, it bounces off the side of the net, and they blow the whistle. 13:26 here in the first period. Dean will come out. Vandervalk and Durr will return. Dean along with Wyasak and Pauly. Loyola has the puck behind the Corsair net, trying to set up a play here. The Corsairs try to break things up. Dean gets it, shuffles it around the boards to Pauly. Pauly takes it around the other way. Now Loyola Maroon comes up with it. They have it in the corner. Corsairs fighting for it behind the net. Back and forth it goes. Now Pauly sticks it out, and it may be icing as he sends it all the way down ice, and they do call him for icing. They'll bring it back down to the right of Ian Davies. All right, Maroc Namaka and Cook come back out. Vandervalk and Durr stay out there. 12:50 here in the first. There we go. The Corsairs win it and wrap it around the boards. Maroc chases it down. He tries to break it out. Loyola gets a hold of it and throws it back behind Ian again. Now Loyola coming right out in front trying to get it. And Ian does a nice glove save as Loyola takes a little dribbler shot kind of in the air at Ian, and Ian grabs it about shoulder height. So we'll have another face-off to the right Ian. Face-off center ice, Samson Namaka. In the right circle, Samson Namaka wins it for the Corsairs. Vandervalk has it. He pitches it up off the glass, and it goes into the neutral zone and trickles into Loyola's zone. And they will call icing again on the Corsairs. Now we'll have a face-off to the left of Ian Davies. Maroc, Cook, and Namaka trying to make something happen here. Namaka in the circle, takes the face-off, and he wins it. Now Loyola comes up with it. Vandervalk comes up with it, chips it up off the boards. Maroc has it, he pitches it out, and Cook is going to have to get to it. Loyola gets to it first. However, a nice back check by Samson Namaka. The Loyola player in desperation tries to pitch it out, and unfortunately ricochets off his stick and out of play. And we'll change up lines and have a face-off here. Just in the neutral zone. Bame will take the face-off. Bame, Monroe, and Bird out there. And now another puck out of play. 11:59 here, no score. Face-off just to the left of Loyola Maroon's goalie. And the Corsairs go for it in the corner. Loyola picks it up. Tries to pitch it around the back of the net. They're trying to settle the puck down and set up a play. Trying to break things out here, and they do. They're in the neutral zone. Now towards Ian Davies. And there's a check, and they're going to call. Oh, a lousy call here on Moore. They're calling Moore for I believe they're calling Moore for a knee here. He's going to get 2 minutes, and this is going to be a power play for Loyola. Kind of a iffy call there, not to the liking of the Corsair fans. Vandervalk comes up with it, tries to pitch it out, and he does. He gets it into the neutral zone. Dean tries chasing it down. O'Brien of Loyola pitches it over the ice, and Loyola comes in towards Ian Davies. Pauly trying to make himself wide. Pauly gets a hold of it and puts it in the neutral zone. Loyola Maroon coming back around again. They try to pitch it in the corner. They get it into the corner. They get it behind the net. Now Vandervalk will come up with it. He'll pitch it. He doesn't. Yes, he does. It just goes over Perma's stick and into the neutral zone, so Loyola Maroon has to reset. Now they pitch it into the back of the corner and change up lines. 1:13 left on the Moore penalty. Now the Corsairs ice it, and Loyola Maroon comes the other way. They have it, and they're going up the boards. End to end, number 43 of Loyola Maroon gets behind the net. Now he pitches it back out to the blue line. Back out to the blue line, center. There, wide shot on to Ian. Loyola Maroon trying to make this power play count. And the Corsairs doing their best to stop it. Ian Davies saves another one. So you take a shot at Ian Davies, dead center here and about the circles. And he does a nice job of stopping it in traffic. 37 seconds left on the Moore penalty. Maroic Namaka come out to do the kill along with Bain. Namaka gets it. Gavin tries to wrap it on the board. Namaka tries to push it out, just gets to the blue line. Loyola Maroon trying to set things up here. Back to the blue line. Ian Davies, another nice stop. And a little extra shoving in front of the net as one of the Loyola Maroon players goes down. 10:02 left here in the first. .23 seconds left on the Moore penalty. Again, face-off in the zone, Corsairs. Loyola Maroon cycling it. Ooh, one off the post. Wow, that was a close one. Looks like it went off of his shin pad and then off the post. 4 seconds left on this power play. And Ian Davies dives on it and will freeze the puck just as the penalty expires. So Moore comes out. All right, so you have Namaka, Maroic, and Baim out there. On the O. Face-off just to the left of Ian Davies. 9:39 left here in the first. Puck drop, and it's won by the Corsairs. Gavin tries to break it out. And now the Corsairs fight for it back in their own corner as Loyola Maroon comes up with it. Now Matt Cook trying to get out, skated out of the zone. It gets taken away from him. They head back towards Ian Davies, and as they try to shoot, it goes up into the netting, and another stoppage in play. 9:19 left here in the first. Cam Dean in there for the face-off. Vandervalk on the D. He comes up with it and then chips it into the center ice. And now Loyola Maroon going to get called for a hand pass. Ing, number 77, caught it and kind of tossed it forward. So another stoppage in play. Dean will take the face-off. Wyasek out there, along with Vandervalk and Durr. And it looks like Bird out there. Yeah, Bird's out there with them. Now Loyola Maroon brings it in. They're going towards Ian Davies. Another nice save by Ian. Now a chip pass out, and this one is going to be called for icing as the Corsairs try to chase it down. Dean with some speed gets there first, but they still call the icing, and they'll bring it all the way down to the left of Ian Davies. Back and forth here, back and forth. Dean in the center trying to win this face-off just to the right of Ian Davies. And he does. Vandervalk comes up with it, shoots it up the boards, and they push it into the neutral zone. Danny Wyasek tries to chase it down. Dean fighting for it right in front of us. Now it's in Loyola Maroon's zone. And now they got to clear. Loyola comes up with it. And Durr takes it and puts it back into the neutral zone. Boehm chasing it down. Mitch Staffy's out there along with Bird. Now Bird. Boehm trying to come up with it. Loyola Maroon has it right out in front. Hits Ian right in the face. And it comes off. And on the loose change in front of him, Loyola puts in the first one here at 8-11. Point blank shot at Ian Davies, hits him right in the mask, falls in front of him. He starts scrambling for it, but the Loyola player gets to it first and tucks it in around him. So Mitch Staffy comes off and Monroe comes out. Boehm at center ice. And the face-off, Loyola Maroon comes up with it. Pauly tries to chase it down. Loyola Maroon goes around him. Lesser pushes it into the corner for Loyola Maroon, and Durr comes up with it. Durr pushes it into the neutral zone. Boehm tries to chase it down. Then Pauly tries to chase it down. Now Loyola going towards Ian Davies again. Shot wide. Another shot, stick save by Ian Davies. And now one will go onto the Corsair bench and stop play here at 7:37. Haven't really gotten a rhythm to this game yet. It's been kind of back and forth, back and forth. Now Maroic, Namaka, and Cook come out. And there's a face-off. Maroic goes after it as Loyola settles it down and tries to head out towards Ian Davies. They get into the zone. Moore tries to stop him. It goes into the corner. Now Loyola trying to go at Ian Davies. It bounces off him and up over the net. Behind the net, Cook comes up with it. He tries to push it out. Trying to break it out. Namaka gets a hold of it. Now it gets pushed out to Matt Maroic. And we got a 2-on-1. Namaka gets a hold of it. Maroic tries to get it to him, and it bounces off a Loyola player. And they try to set it up again. Now Gavin passes it all the way across ice to Cook. Cook brings it in. He's got Maroic on the other side, but Loyola gets a hold of it. Loyola goes the other way. 2-on-2. Now straight at Ian Davies, but they can't settle the puck down, and it goes wide of the net. Around the back of the net. Moore will get to it. Moore pitches it up to Cook. Cook tries to push it out of the zone, doesn't get it all the way out. Puck winds up in the corner. Loyola comes up with it. Cook now putting a body. Moore fighting for it. Loyola Maroon coming up with it. Trying to get to the net. Now Maroic will clear it and push it down ice. It's going to get to the goalie. And they're going to push it up as the Corsairs change up here. Pauly, Dean, and Wyasek out there, along with Vander Valk and Gavin. Now Pauly pitches it out to Wyasek. Wyasek back out to Dean, and Dean's got a lane, but he's going to get met by three players. They still put it into the zone, and Wyasek comes up with it. Dean around the back of the net. Pauly has it. Dean trying to put it towards the net. Now the puck skirts out along the side of the boards, and it's Vander Valk and Durr trying to defend the zone as they're in the zone. And now another shot at Ian Davies. He sticks it away. Vander Valk has it. He passes it up. And now they're going to get called for too many men. They're going to call Loyola Maroon for too many men on the ice. A lot of griping here from the bench of Loyola Maroon. So Corsairs at 5:15 will go on their first power play. It's Namaka, Maroic, and Bird out there. So here's an opportunity for the Corsairs to tie things up. Monroe and Vander Valk also out there. And now as they reset the clock to 2 minutes. Now back to 5:15. And they're trying to put the penalty up on the board here. And they do. Penalty up on the board. Here's the face-off. Corsairs trying to get all of it, and Namaka does. Namaka brings it in, dumps it around the corner, wraps it around. Maroic gets to it. They're going to try and start cycling it. Namaka has it. Oh, he loses it. And Loyola tries to come up with it and send it down ice, and they do. Vandervalk comes up with it at the red line, settles it down. Now they pitch it up. Bird gets a hold of it, and he pitches it over to Vandervalk. Back to Bird. Now Bird tries to push it up. Vandervalk, a little off on the pass to Maroic. Now Maroic gets the pass. Maroic tries to put it in the zone, and Loyola punches it back out. 1:16 left on this power play. And the fans yell out power play. And now Bird skates it out. He gets by one and keeps motoring. Tries to take a shot. It gets caught up in the skates. Maroic goes down in the corner, trying to go for the puck. Vandervalk pitches it across to Monroe. Monroe will come up with it. Monroe pitches it up, and a Loyola Maroon player will get it and send it down ice and get it behind the net. TJ Gavin pokes it out. And the Corsairs can't seem to get this power play to work at all. Maroic comes up with it, and he gets to the red line. Trying to muscle it in. He gets it in and gets knocked down by the ref. Now Namaka, as he takes a shot, and there's a save. Another shot, another save, another shot. And this time, one of the players lays down in front of it and stops it. Vandervalk. Oh, Vandervalk pitches it to Namaka. Namaka, along the boards, puts it around the back to Maroic. Maroic tries to set it out front. Namaka tries to put it in, and the goalie for Loyola Maroon grabs it and stops play. First kind of surge by the Corsairs there in the first period, putting a couple of shots on Loyola Maroon's goal. 3:11 here left in the first. They'll change things up. Full strength. Moore out there. Oh, Moore pitches it back, and it gets out of his way, and Loyola Maroon chases it down, and that should be icing. That should have been icing, and it wasn't. So now Durr comes up with it behind the net. He tries to break it out, and he gets it to Danny Wysak, who just loses it off his stick, and Loyola Maroon takes it and goes the other way. Moore puts a nice body and puts down a player, and now they're going to call him for interference. Oh my God, what a lousy call. What a lousy call there. The player is skating up with the puck. Moore puts a body on him, and they call him for interference. Fan are not happy. Ref looks up at the fans who are not happy with the call, and rightfully so. I didn't see an interference there. So Loyola Maroon on another power play here. And the Corsairs trying to kill. Perma puts it around the back of the net for Loyola Maroon. Loyola Maroon trying to set it up. 1:38 left here on the Moore interference penalty. Loyola Maroon trying to get it. Now Dean tries to get it. Doesn't get to it. Loyola Maroon pushes it around the back of the net. Trying to spread the ice thin here. They take a shot at Ian Davies, and it just goes wide. After a save by Ian, they pick up the loose change, but send it wide. Now the Corsairs send it down ice and clear it. Loyola Maroon trying to set things up behind their net, waiting for a change here, and they bring it out. Bird trying to chase down the puck, back check it, and now Loyola Maroon puts it into the back corner. Loyola Maroon will get to the puck first behind the net. Now they come out. Vandervalk puts a body and knocks the player off the puck. but Loyola Maroon comes up with it again. 43 seconds left on the Moore penalty. Loyola Maroon from on top of the circle sends it across to the other circle, tries to put it on the net, but it goes wide. Paulie tries to chase it down. Now they try to clear it, can't get it out of the zone. Across the ice it goes. TJ Gavin and Bird try to chase it down. Now from center ice, there's a save by Ian Davies off his shoulder. Woo! 1:01 left here in the first and 17 seconds left on the Moore penalty. All right, face-off just to the right of Ian Davies. Maroic is going to center it. He takes the face-off. And it gets into the corner, and now the Corsairs try to clear it, and it gets stopped. Another shot wide of Ian Davies. 3 seconds left. We're back at full strength, 44 seconds left here. Okay, now Cook has it, and he brings it up ice, and we have a whistle. Now, what is the deal here? The refs are now going to call Samson Namaka not happy. Maroic trying to get the clarification from the refs. Now the refs are going to talk to the captains there. Maroic and Ray are there. The Corsairs clearly had control of the puck. Looks like the player was trying to lock the door behind him. And now they're going to talk to Scott Vetrano about this. 39 seconds left. And they're going to put a penalty up on the Corsairs. And Cook is going to go into the box. So I don't know what happened here. They're going to call, I think, the Corsairs for too many men on the ice. As Moore came out, he was trying to close the door behind him. So Loyola Maroon has yet another power play after the Corsairs just killed one. Now 28 seconds left. Loyola Maroon coming up along the boards. Maroic puts a body on a player, spins off of him. Now they got a nice shot at Ian Davies, and they take it in. Put it up in the left corner. 14 seconds left here in the first, and the Loyola Maroon goes up 2. On some lousy officiating and calls. Corsairs down an advantage there. So, a lot of screaming from the Corsair fans and players. 14 seconds here. Vandervalk will come up with it, and he'll play with the puck and then try and send it out of the zone. And Bird will come up with it with 5 seconds. 4, he'll take a shot. He'll go off the shin of a Loyola Maroon player, and that will end our first period. All right, Loyola Maroon up 2-0. All right, we start out the second period here. Loyola Maroon up 2 over the Corsairs. All right, Corsairs facing off to the right of Loyola Maroon's goalie. Loyola comes up with it, brings it around the boards. They're trying to break it out and just get it beyond. Player Vandervalk will try and chase it down. He gets to it, tries to send it back up the boards, and does not. Now Paulie has the puck. Paulie pitches it up to Cook. Cook brings it up the ice. Now Vandervalk tries to stop it. He does. Vandervalk gets a hold of it, puts it in the neutral zone. Matt Cook pushes it up, and Dean comes up with it. Now Pauly comes up with it. Pauly heading towards center, gets broken up and taken out. Durr now pitches it into the back corners, and the Corsairs reset. Pauly puts a big hit on the player, puts him down. Now Loyola going after it, and Vandervalk gets interfered and no call. Loyola Maroon trying to put some pressure here on the Corsairs. Dean getting shoved up against the boards there. Loyola Maroon comes up with it. Now the Corsairs have it. Vandervalk pitches it forward. Pauly tries to settle the puck down, and Loyola comes up with it. Loyola sends it around the back of the net. Durr pitches it up, and Patrick Pastica comes up with it. And now Dean does. Dean getting interfered with a lot. And no call. Dean getting held and interfered with, and there's no call. Loyola Maroon comes up with it. They are in the Corsair zone with it. Loyola Maroon settles down the puck, takes a shot, and a backhander, and now Ian Davies dives on it and stops it. 13:06 here in the second. Corsairs down by 2. All right, face-off just to the right of Ian Davies, and the Loyola comes up with it. Moore trying to push it out. Bird gets it pushed out to center ice, where Danny Wyasek goes into, shoves it into the Corsair zone. I'm sorry, into the Loyola zone. Loyola comes up with it behind the net. They try to break it out. They're in the neutral zone. And now they shuttle the pass. Ian behind the net. Now Gavin has it in the corner. He wraps it around the board. Bird tries to chase it down. Loyola gets to it first. Loyola cycling the puck. Wrapping around the board. Moore gets a hold of it. Now Moore will send it out into the neutral zone. It will head towards the goalie. And now it will be called for icing as it just goes to the left of him. 12:10 here in the second. Corsairs changing things up. They got to rush off these 2 goals and put one in here and get back into this game here in the second period. Namaka going to face off here, center ice. Loyola comes up with it. They try to cycle it. Now Samson Namaka gets a stick on it, but Loyola comes up with it, heads towards Ian Davies and gets the shot wide. Behind the net, Namaka puts a body on a player, but it is Loyola's puck again. Now Cook goes after him. Namaka pitches it up to Maroic. Maroic wins it. Maroic trying to put one in. Maroic takes a shot. He just runs out of real estate. It's behind the net. Again, fans looking for another interference call and don't get it. Now Durr will chase it down. He'll bring it around the back of the net. Try to break it out. Maroic will get a hold of it and he'll pitch it to Pauly. Pauly will try and pass it up to Namaka, who does get a hold of it and put it in the zone, but then loses it. Loyola comes up with it and goes around the back of the net. Now Maroic chases it down. Loyola still has it behind the back of the net. Now Pauly. Loyola tries to break it out. Maroic comes up with it. He's waiting. He tries to pitch to Pauly, and Loyola intercepts it. Now Vandervalk pitches it back. Loyola again intercepts it. Maroic tries to pickpocket it, just as Loyola. Now Matt Maroic has it. He gets into the zone. He heads towards the goalie, takes a shot off of. Now he's off a shin. Now he passes out to Vandervalk. Vandervalk takes a shot. It goes wide. Now Gavin keeps it in. Gavin, Pauly fighting for it. A stick breaks in the process. Gavin going towards the net, and he goes down, loses an edge. The goalie, only player there, pitches it up, and now Loyola will send it down ice, and this will be icing. Well, again, I'm going to sound biased here, but officiating not going the Corsairs' way. Heroic getting interfered with. Cook got interfered with, and no call. So Dean, Staffy will come out, Moore, and Gavin on the D. And our other winger is Thomas Monroe. Fans showing their disgust with the officiating here as they continue to shout out suggestions to the officials. Corsairs fighting for it in the corner. Loyola comes up with it in the Corsair zone. From the blue line, here's a shot, redirection, and it just goes over the glove of Ian Davies and goes wide. Another shot at Ian. He saves it with a pad. Loyola Maroon trying to head towards the net. Thomas Monroe trying to get it out of there, and Loyola keeps it in. Loyola going, wraps it around the back of the boards, goes around the net. Gavin gets to it. Loyola Maroon comes up with it, sends it out to the blue line. Back to the circle. And now a shot, and Gavin gets it in the gut, and he stops it. Sends it back. The other player from Loyola gets it in the gut, and he pitches it. Now Gavin's going to try and skate it out, and he can't. He gets met by two Loyola players who take him off the puck and send it back behind the net. Dean trying to get a hold of the puck. It goes past him, and Loyola comes up with it at the blue line. Tries to send it towards Ian, but it ricochets off Thomas Monroe and goes into the corner. Corsairs trying to get a hold of this puck and cannot get it out of the zone. Now, Mitch Staffy will skate it out. Staffy goes down at the red line, along with a Loyola player who's laying on the puck, and they'll blow the whistle to stop play here at 8:41. Wyatt gets a hold of the puck. Bird has it. Bird tries to pitch it forward, and Loyola comes up with it in their own zone, pitches it back out into the neutral zone. Loyola, center ice, heads towards Ian, but gets stopped by Bame. Bame chasing it down. Loyola goes around him and heads back in. And now they're going to get called for offside. So the rest whistles do work. 8:11 here. Loyola 2, Corsairs nothing. Now the Loyola comes up with the puck in their own zone. They try to feed it out. They get it to center ice and start heading towards Ian. They pitch it around to the back of the net, and Durr will come up with it. He'll pitch it around, but Loyola will come up with the puck at the blue line. Now they fight for it at the blue line. Now Loyola behind the net, but it gets taken away by Bame. Bame wraps it around the board. Vandervalk has it. He then pitches it out into the neutral zone. Now the Corsairs come up with it. Loyola trying to get it in. Corsairs fighting for it against the boards in their own zone. Trying to push it out. They take a shot at Ian Davis, hits him in the face mask again. This time goes out towards the wall, where Pasica now will try and push it up. Pasica trying to get it out. Now Vandervalk has it. He'll pitch it up to Bame. Bame will skate it in. Bame along the boards, takes it in, dumps it into the corner. Bame fighting for it. Now Loyola comes up with it and heads the other way. Loyola coming towards Ian Davies. They bring it back out to the blue line. Now it's intercepted by Matt Marook, and Matt Marook has a breakaway. He's heading towards him. He takes it and scores! Matt Marook with a breakaway, sullies and scores at 6:25. Woo! interception, breakaway, heads towards the goalie and puts it in at 6:25 here in the second. All right. Do it again. All right, Namaka, Maroic, and Cook out on the O. 6:21. Loyola dumps it into the Corsair zone. Moore pitches it out, and nobody's there, and we're going to get an icing call here. And they'll bring it back all the way down to the right of Ian Davies. Well, hindsight being 20/20, this is a different game. If we don't get a couple of bad officiated penalties that gave the Loyola advantage. So the announcer announcing Matt Maroic unassisted goal there. Okay, now in the neutral zone, Loyola Maroon tries to dump it in, and it gets caught up on the ledge there, and they call. They stopped play here because it was up on the ledge of the boards. Cook, Namaka, Maroic still out there. Moore and Gavin. 5:56 left here until the intermission. Gavin comes up with it. He bounces it off the glass. That's a high stick. Now Loyola Maroon brings it into the zone. They head towards Ian. They put it right in. Clear shot right at Ian, and Ian sees it too, but it just gets over him and into the corner of the net. Make it a 3-1 game here at 5:43. Paulie Monroe and Dean come out. And face off at center ice at 5:43. 3-1 here. And the Corsairs win it. Monroe gives it to Dean. Dean shoves it into the corner, and the chase is on. Behind the net, Paulie and Dean fight for it. Durr waiting at the blue line to protect the zone and does a nice job shoveling back in. Now Loyola gets a hold of it. Paulie tries to put a body on Loyola, but he gets the puck and brings it around the back of the net. And now the puck goes up into the netting, and play is stopped. And they'll bring it out into the neutral zone. That's a good call. As a Loyola player put it up in the netting behind Ian Davies. 5:11 here in the second period. Face off. Won by the Corsairs. Dean takes it in along the boards. Heads around, puts the brakes on, and gets a body on him, and they take the puck away from him. Now Vanderwall chases it down and just goes into the neutral zone, and he comes up with it. He'll pitch it over to Durr. Durr trying to settle it down, pushes it up to Paulie. Paulie will put it in the neutral zone. Now it creeps into the Loyola Maroon zone. Loyola Maroon gets a hold of it and tries to bring it out. They pitch it up to Claire, and he goes straight at Ian Davies, but it goes up off the stick and into the netting. 4:36 here in the second. So face off Corsair zone to the left of Ian Davies. Bame will take the face-off for the Corsairs. And the Corsairs will come up with it. John Vanderwall. He'll pitch it around. Danny Wyasek will pitch it up. Bame is chasing it down. Bame gets a hold of it and keeps pushing it. Now Bird gets a hold of it. Bird gets tripped. And they're going to call Loyola on a trip on Bird. I got to tell you, that's kind of a rough call there, too, because I don't know if it was really a trip on Bird. The player came up behind him and Bird went down. But Loyola's number 77 will go in the box for 2 minutes. Corsairs will have a power play. Let's hope that they'll be able to make something materialize from this power play. Something's going on here. .4:22 left in the second period. Again, the score clock has changed around a little bit here, so we get delayed. And Namaka takes the face off. Loyola Maroon gets it, but Vanderbilt stops it. Vandy's going to take a slappy. Oh, and it just goes wide. Now Bird has it. Bird pitches it back to Maroic. It gets away from Maroic. He goes in the corner to try and retrieve it. Vanderbilt will come up with it. Vanderbilt pitches it back to Maroic. They try to start cycling it here. Maroic stick handling. Maroic pitches it back behind the net. Bird comes up with it. He pitches it out to Maroic. Just goes up over Maroic's stick and goes back behind the net. Loyola sends it down ice to clear it. 1:25 left on the power play. Vanderbilt will pick it up behind the net. He pitches it up to Moore. Moore loses it. And Loyola Maroon picks it up. Now Bird comes up with it. And he's going to pitch it up across the ice to Vandervalk. Vandervalk pitches it to Maroic. Maroic goes into the zone with the puck under his skates. And Loyola comes up with it and pushes it the other way. Vandervalk has it, trying to pass it out. Namaka gets it, and then there's a little body on Maroic. He didn't even have the puck. That should have been a call there, and they missed that one. Now Moore. Moore to Maroic. Maroic tips it, and it goes into the zone. Loyola has it behind their own net. They try to pitch it out. Vandy stops it. Vandy's going to wind up. No. Fakes it. Puts it to Namaka. Namaka settles it down. Puts it out to Gavin. Gavin tries to backhand it in, and it doesn't go. Now Loyola pitches it out. 17 seconds left on the power play here. And now Gavin trying to come up with it. And they were going to be back at full strength here. The Corsairs don't convert on this power play. Loyola Maroon with the puck behind the net. Maroic trying to back check. Now the puck goes bouncing into center ice. 2 minutes left here in the second period. Maroic at center ice. Now Namaka comes up with it. Namaka goes in the zone. Pitches it back to Maroic. It gets past him again. Loyola Maroon with a 2-on-1. Excellent defensive play by John Vandervalk. Vandervalk does an excellent defensive play, shoots it back out. From the blue line, Loyola Maroon takes a shot at Ian Davis. It bounces off of him, lays out in front of the net as it trickles off of him. And again, a Loyola Maroon player picks up the loose change and puts it in. 4-1 here, with 1:37 left. And we have a player for the Corsairs coming off the ice and heading towards the locker room. Looks to be limping a little bit. Dean will take the face off. Fighting for it, and the Corsairs come up with it. Paulie shoves it in. Cook tries to chase it down. Now the Corsairs have it. 1:26 left here in the second. Paulie picks it up. Paulie passes it up to Dean. Dean's got Cook waiting at the blue line. Dean will go in, so will Cook. He punches it into the back corner, chases it down, and gets it. Now two players attack Dean and take them off the puck and bring it back out. Durr sticks it and keeps it in the neutral zone. Now Paulie picks it back up. 1 minute left here in the second. As the puck gets battled for here in the neutral zone, back and forth. And they'll call icing on Loyola Maroon here with 48 seconds left. Dean for the face-off. Dean wins it. Paulie trying to chase it down. Paulie fighting for it. They keep it in the zone. Now Loyola comes up with it and goes out. Dean now puts a body on it, takes the puck away. He's heading towards Loyola Maroon's goalie. Gets around the back of the net. 29 seconds left here in the period. Again, another player puts a body on him, and another one comes and scoops it up. Playing two-man defense, and one of the offensive guys comes and pickpockets the puck. Now Loyola in the zone takes a shot at Ian, but it bounces off of a Loyola player and goes wide. Loyola has it, 3 seconds left, and that'll end the period here with the Corsairs down 4-1 as they go into the locker room. So Thomas Monroe is a player who came off the ice. He's got his ankle wrapped. In the last game, there was a little altercation in the corner, which resulted in a couple of punches being thrown and his ankle getting stepped on. Being a trooper, he tried to stick it out here and I think re-injured it. So. Well, 15 minutes left here in this game as we go into the third period. Corsairs with some work to do here. They got to get 3 goals to tie it up and not let Loyola score any. There's a lot of hockey left here. 15 more minutes. Let's go, Carbo! All right, face off. At center ice. Nomaka will take the face off. He'll push it forward and into Loyola's zone. The guy will lose it in a stick, and Nomaka will come up with it. He'll pitch it back. And now Cook tries to take it to the net, and it's saved by the Loyola goalie. Like the energy here. And now we're going to have a penalty here on number 5. For Loyola, we're going to have a power play. So 2 minutes for number 5. Corsairs on a power play. Let's hope they can convert here. Here comes Sam Nomaka with it. Sam Nomaka again. Matt Maroic fighting for it. They're fighting for it, and there goes Matt. Maroic again with another shot. Corsairs putting pressure on the goalie. Maroic with it in the corner. Looking for some room here. He takes a shot, and it gets off of a couple of sticks. Now the Corsairs settle it down. Matt Maroic has it, and he heads up the ice. Loyola player loses a stick. He takes a shot at the goalie, ricochets off. He picks it up behind there, puts it out in front, again off the goalie. Now Vandervalk will take a slapper right at the gut. Maroic tries to pick up the loose chin, gets past him. Loyola sends it down ice for icing. And Boehm will pick it up on the boards and send it around the other way. Vandervalk comes up with it, pitches it across to Cook. Cook pushes it in, and it's going to head towards the goalie. He's going to freeze it. 13:41 here in the third. 51 seconds left on the power play for the Corsairs. Corsairs will switch things up here a little bit. They'll bring Boehm and Dean and Cook out. Dean shuttles it towards the goalie, and he finally lays on it and freezes it, and there's a whistle. Corsairs putting some pressure here during this power play. Like what I'm seeing. Keep it up, and they'll put one in. All right, so we're going to have a face-off to the right of the Loyola Maroon goalie. Dean will face it off. Loyola comes up with it in the corner. Now Dean has it. Now they take it away from Dean. Dean has it again. And they take it away and they clear it down the ice. 34 seconds left on the power play. Boehm will pick it up in the corner. He pitches it around to Vandervalk. Vandervalk pitches it up to Gavin. Gavin muscles his way in at the circle. He's going to start cycling it. Pitches it up to Vandervalk, goes off his skate and into the neutral zone. Now they pass it back to Gavin. Gavin pushes it in. Gets it around. Gavin comes up with it. He tries to put it in from the corner. It goes off the goalie's face mask. Gavin has it again. He wraps it around the boards. It should come out to Vandervalk. Vandervalk takes a shot and a stick save and then off into the net. We're back at full strength, and it's 4-1 here. 12:39 left in this game. Corsairs down by 3. Namaka comes out with Mitch Staffy and Pauly. Monroe and Durr on the D. Namaka pushes it back into the corner. Loyola comes up with it. They skate around and try and break it out. And they do. Now they're in the Corsair zone. Staffy trying to chase it down. Pauly gets him. Now goes back into the corner. Durr wraps it around, just gets past Moore's stick. Now Loyola wraps it around the other way, and Durr will come up with it. He'll pitch it up to Pauly. Pauly will then pitch it up to Staffy. Staffy across the red line into their zone. Staffy headed towards the goalie, pitches it across to Namaka and does not connect. Now Pauly fighting for it along the boards. Loyola coming up with it. Durr loses it in his skates. Now Loyola comes up with it and goes into the zone. Pitches in it across. Ooh, and a Loyola player goes into the net. Now Loyola still having it, trying to get it. Loyola has it. They pitch it into the back corner. Moore with no stick puts a body on him. Namaka has it. Namaka stick handles it around one. And then loses it in the zone, and Loyola comes up with it. Loyola right out in front. Shot on Ian Davies. And now a whistle. As the net comes off the mooring. All right, Marok will come out with Bird and Wyasek. Face off to the right. Marok wins it. Gavin pitches it up the boards. Goes into the skate. Now Loyola comes up with it, takes a shot at Ian, and it gets deflected off. Ian has it out in front. Now it gets shuttled away back into the corner. Wyasek and Gavin trying to chase it down. Pastica trying to come after it. That's right, that was Wyasek coming after it. Bird, Wyasek, Marok out there. Gavin fighting for it in the corner with Bird. Bird comes up with it, and he tries to skate it out. They pass it to Wyasek. Wyasek at the red line. He then dumps it into the corner. Bird tries to chase it down, gets him off the puck. Another Loyola player picks it up, and they try to break it out. In the neutral zone. Vandervalk pitches it up to Marok, and Marok has a clear shot at the net again. Now they come in two. Oh, he passes it to Wyasek, and Wyasek can't convert as it goes beyond him. Marok has it. Fighting for it in the corner. Loyola comes up with it. Now it gets wrapped around the board. Now Vandy with a slap shot goes wide. Pastica tries to chase it down. Marok tries to put a body on a player and hits the boards instead of the body. Loyola comes up with it. They're across the red line. Now a shot at Ian Davies, and he'll glove save it. And stop play here at 9:40. Corsairs trying to convert here. Face off to the left of Ian Davies. Won by the Corsairs. Vandervalk tries to put it up along the boards, and it's met by a Loyola player. Now, again, Loyola coming up with it as they try to clear it. Corsairs trying to break it out here. Dean comes up with it. Now he gets pushed off the puck, and Loyola comes up with it. Now, little help. 2-on-2 fighting there in the corner, and Loyola comes up with it. Vandervalk gets it away, and he's going to skate. He's going all the way. He gets into the neutral zone. Bame follows him in and tucks the puck into the corner. Now Vandervalk has it. There's a shot by Pastica, but it goes wide. Bame trying to chase it down. Vandervalk has it. Vandervalk sticking it. Vandervalk trying to put it on net. As they try to get it towards the net, a lot of stick handling, almost sword fighting in the zone. Now the Corsairs fighting for it along the boards here. And Durr will come up with it. 8:26 left here in the third. Bame comes up with it. It gets pickpocketed and taken away, and Loyola goes in towards Ian Davies. They try to go post to post on him, and they don't convert. Dean comes up with it and starts heading towards Loyola Maroon. He's going right at him. He takes a shot. It goes off his shin and back out the other way. Now Loyola gets it in the zone, but Moore gets it and puts it back into Loyola's zone. Loyola comes up with it, and they skate into the neutral zone. Now Samson Namaka takes it away and puts it into Loyola's zone, but Loyola comes up with it. Maroic, Namaka trying to come up with it. Maroic, Maroic can't convert as he gets a body on him and gets spun around. Cook chases it down in the corner. And now Moore will take a shot at the goalie, and it goes past everybody and wide of the net. Gavin comes up with it on the other side. Tries to put it in the neutral zone. Now the Corsairs will come up with it. Try to put a body on Gavin, and the player goes down, and Gavin stands up, but the puck gets taken away. Now the net is off the mooring, and they'll have a face-off outside the Corsair zone. 6:56 left here. 4-1, Loyola Maroon over the Corsairs. Face-off just outside the zone, and Loyola comes up with it in the neutral zone. Mitch Staffy tries to chase it down. Now Bird goes after it. Now Loyola comes up with it and heads in. Vandervalk breaks it up. Vandervalk with a body, takes the puck away, and Bird gets to it. Now Loyola comes up with it. Behind the net, Loyola Maroon going around, trying to spread the ice out. They send it out to the blue line. Back to the circle, and then back around the back of the net. Fighting for it behind the net are the Corsairs. And Pauly will come up with it. He'll try to clear it out of the zone and cannot. Now we're going to have a penalty on the Corsairs here. As Bird put a hit on Prima that they're going to call a little awkward. And may even call Bird for a boarding here, and they're doing that, a boarding. So he's going to get a 2 and a 10, so Bird's done for the night. At 6:08, Bird will set a 2 and a 10. So Dean takes a face off, and there's a penalty kill going on for the Corsairs and a power play for Loyola. Dean gets a hold of it. He tries to bring it out. He does. He gets it out. He gets by one, and then he gets stopped, and they go the other way. Fighting for it here in the neutral zone. Dean hustling. Now Loyola gets it in. Vandervalk tries to get the body on him. Fighting for it behind the net. Dean fighting for it. Vandervalk trying to protect the net. A little extra shoving there as Dean winds up on his butt after an extra shove behind the net. Maroic and Namaka will come out on the penalty kill here with 1:19 left on the Bird boarding call. 5:27 left here in the game. Corsairs need to convert here on this shorty. Loyola putting some pressure on. Now Matt Maroic intercepts one again. Up against the boards, he gets a low body, but Namaka will pick the puck up and go into the zone. He sends it in behind the net. Loyola gets a hold of it and comes out. Loyola heading towards Ian Davies. Namaka puts a body on him. Ian Davies does a nice job of saving it, and Vandervalk pitching it away, the loose change. Now Maroic puts a body on him. Namaka comes up with it. He's held. Now Maroic goes. Maroic takes a shot. Maroic takes another shot. Maroic takes another shot, and it doesn't go in. Fans are not happy about the fact that Namaka held big time. Now Maroic has it. 14 seconds left. He'll dump it in the corner. And they'll change up lines. Corsairs get off the ice. And we're back at full strength. Bame, Staffy, and Cook trying to make something happen. Goodworth for Loyola gets it and pitches it back into the corner. Durr gets it, wraps it around the back. And Mitch Staffy, Bame will pick it up. Bame muscles it in. Staffy trying to help out. Cook trying to help out. It goes the other way. A 3-on-2. Corsairs do a nice job of defending the goal. Bame goes the other way. 3:30 left here. Bame around the boards. And now they fight for it along the boards. Goes into the neutral zone. Staffy tries to pitch it back in. Loyola comes up with it. Goodworth again. Now he's going to take a slapper at Ian. Ian does a nice job of saving it, and they pitch it away. Cook brings it up along the boards. Cook gets into the zone. Now he's ridden into the boards along the back corner. Gavin waiting for them to clear the zone. Gavin pitches it in, and they clear the zone. 2:50 left here. Dean comes out. Vandervalk stays out. Wyasek and Pauly. Dean picks it up. And now they're going to call us off sides. 2:37 left here in the third. 4-1. Okay, Maroic, Namaka, and Pasica try to come out. And now Vetrano trying to get clarification here. And they are not going to let the Corsairs change up. Pauly will take the face off. He fights for it. So does Dean. They put it in. Now Loyola comes up with it. 2:30 left here in this game. Vandy takes a slapper. Little wide. Now Bird takes a shot and it's saved. I'm sorry, that was Wyasek who took the shot and it was saved. So now the Corsairs will do a changeup here. And they bring out Cook and Namaka. Namaka has it at the circle. He pitches it to Cook. Cook trying to get a hold of it. Namaka again tries to pass it up to Pastica. Pastica gets tangled up, and Loyola takes it the other way. Now Cook comes up with it and pushes it back into the zone. Namaka tries to chase it down, and so does Pastica. 1:50 left here. Corsairs try to clear it out, and it hits the body of a Loyola player at the blue line and stays in. Bame fighting for it in the corner. Cook going in to help him. Now there's going to be a penalty here against Loyola. And not staying in the net. Should put an extra player out. And they do. Dean comes up with it at the blue line. And now Loyola is going to get called for a penalty at 1:09. Well, a little extra attacker there would have been nice. But the coaches did not call off Ian Davies on that delayed penalty. Loyola looking for an explanation on why their guy number 5 is in the box. 1:09 left here. Namaka, Maroa, Cook, Pastica, and it looks like Staffy out for the Corsairs. Face-off will be in Loyola's zone, just near the blue line to the left of their goalie. There's a shot on goal from the face-off. Matt Maroa tries to handle it and goes up over him. Loyola takes a shot at Ian. He'll stick it off into the corner. Sam Namaka and Mitch Staffy go after it. They are on the power play. 2 guys on 1 trying to poke it up. Now Pastica will come up with it. He tries to shuttle it across and it ricochets off. Now Samson Namaka gets a breakaway here. He's got 1 to beat. And he tries to take a shot. Player lays down. Now a couple of players go down on the ice. And there is 20 seconds left. And now an interference call. Namaka will get taken off the ice. Fans not happy with the officiating here. Namaka will get called for a 2-minute, a 5-minute. He's getting a major. Namaka gets a 5-minute and 15 seconds left. Corsairs trying to settle the puck down, and Loyola gets called for offsides here. 4-on-4 hockey. Well, this will wrap up the season for the Corsairs unless they score 3 goals here in the next 10 seconds. Bame will pick it up in the corner as time will wind down. They'll try one more charge here, and that will end it with Loyola Maroon going on to the state championship against New Trier. For the Corsair Hockey Network, I am Ron Maroic. Please drive safely.